Hey, welcome back everyone to OC Outdoorsman. Well, here I am with Quan this morning out of King Harbor. It's just the two of us, and you know it was a bit windy and a bit choppy this morning, and as the day progressed, it only got worse. We decided to target rockfish first. So we head to one of the artificial reefs, and here we're in about 220 feet of water, and I land my first double. You know, if you're rock fishing in Southern California, you'll be releasing a lot of the smaller fish, so it's important to use a descender tool like the one that you're seeing here. This is a Shelton device, and you'll see that it will help the fish recover from barrow trauma. If you do any sort of rock fishing, I highly recommend that you use this tool. I'm going to put a link in the description below for a free Shelton device. As I make my approach to the Redondo Beach kelp beds, I notice a bunch of planes above advertising to the beachgoers today. I'm now on the outer edge of the kelp forest, and look how expansive it is. It goes all the way south past those boats on that horizon there, and it's incredibly thick. Ideal habitat for California sheephead. After catching so many undersized rockfish, I really needed a change of pace, so here I am, landing my first of several California sheephead in the middle of this kelp forest. This one measured in right at 12 inches, so he was a keeper. Here's a better look at this gorgeous fish. I'm just gonna throw him into my homemade live well back there. Now, the bite was great when I first got to the kelp beds, but for some reason, after about 45 minutes or so, the bite just died, so I had to move on. But it was fun while it lasted. Landed 3 California sheephead in a row. This one was just shy of 12 inches, so he got to return home. This next one was feisty. I had the hardest time reeling him in because he swam right into the kelp. And on top of that, I was using a Carolina rig, and it only had about a 12-pound leader on it, so I was worried he might come off, so I used the net to bring him into the yak. But man, he put up a tremendous fight. And he did turn out to be legal, so this was a keeper California sheephead. Right now, we're on top of an artificial reef, and this is a double hookup. I land a short rockfish, but if you look closely, Quan just landed a lingcod. Now, as you know, on the central coast and up north, Northern California, you can catch some decent sized lingcod, and they catch them all the time, but it's unusual to find them in Southern California. And if you're lucky enough to catch a lingcod out here, they tend to be short. Well, the one that Quan landed here was a legal sized lingcod. And check this out, about an hour later, he throws in a live mackerel and he lands his second legal lingcod. As I mentioned earlier in the video, as the day progressed, the conditions worsened and the wind really started to pick up, and you could see how choppy the water became, and the swells started to get bigger as well. So decided to call it a day, and here I'm headed back to the harbor. I'm going to speed up the footage here as I fight through the wind and the strong currents back to the landing point. Today was certainly Quan's day. Here are the two lingcod he caught, one brown and the other blue. Here's a screen grab of my Strava app. As you can see, we covered quite a bit of water today. But with that wind and those swells, we really had to work for those fish. Well, thanks again for watching, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again, everyone.